What's going on, friends? Inspired Living with AntonioJavar, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to find peace in the middle of chaos. So I'm going to talk about my life for a second, if that's okay, and some things that are currently going on in my family, and just how I'm dealing with those things and how I'm maintaining my peace and staying grounded, even in the middle of those situations. Last week I had an uncle that passed away, a very close uncle, my Uncle Charles, rest in peace. And that was not easy. You know, when you lose someone that you really love, it's like all of a sudden, all these flashbacks come, in your mind, and you can see all the moments that you spent with them. He was the eldest brother of my aunt who passed away in 2020, legendary singer Betty Wright. Some of you may know her. If you don't, look her up. And that is just something, even her death, my family has still been dealing with it's not easy to deal with grief and death. Additionally, my grandmother was in the hospital the week before that, dealing with her health issues. And, I'm in grad school right now, and, I have my own business, and I'm, working on so many different projects, and it's a lot, right? And, when I say chaos doesn't always mean like bad. Sometimes chaos can be, it's just a lot going on. And so it can feel like it's chaotic, right? And, in this time and then this space of having to deal with those family issues and having my grandmother in the hospital and my uncle passing away and my niece was just sick. It has been meditation that has kept me grounded. It has been my spiritual practice. It has been my spirituality that has kept me grounded. And so if you are going through situations right now in your life, which a lot of people are, if you are facing mountains that feel like they are, just towering over you, having that spiritual connection, and it doesn't just have to be meditation, it can be prayer, having that spiritual connection, from my own experience, works wonders. And, I don't know where I would be if it was not for me meditating and, taking that time to recharge. Like I mentioned in the previous episode, how important it is to do that. Taking that time to say, you know what? I'm going to do the best that I can to stay grounded. And it's a different feeling, right? It's a different feeling because even though all of these things are happening, right? I don't feel stress within me, even though I feel it around me. Does that make sense? Like, there's a difference between feeling stress inwardly and feeling stress externally, right? Like touching stress, or stress having the opportunity to touch you, but it's not necessarily inside and taking over my mind and my heart, right? I'm still able to give and give in love and move in peace. And, when I need a moment to go and recharge. So, I made this video because I think it's important to say in this year and through everything that we've experienced through the pandemic, myself, especially, that we're going to move. This is the year to say, you know what, I'm going to move through my fear. I'm going to move through my pain. I'm going to move through my hurt. And the key is I'm moving through it, right? And you can move through these things. You can move through grief. You can move through all of the situations you're going through in peace. It is very much possible, right? A lot of times we have these automatic reactions to things, grief. Okay, someone dies, I'm going to be sad every day. Oh, I lost this, or I'm going to be sad. Oh, that person doesn't love me, I'm going to be sad, right? But you can rewire your mind, right? You can retrain. Our brains, we have something called neuroplasticity, right? And what this is, it means that your mind can rewire and retrain itself to think new thoughts, to create new habits, and to be a new person in every situation, right? So how we show up even in chaos, even in times of stress, right? That can be aligned to however we want ourselves to show up. It doesn't have to be automatic. It doesn't have to be what someone tells us or says, this is how you have to show up in this, right? It does not have to be that. So, yes, that is how I find peace and chaos. I know it's like, oh, okay, that's it, No, I do other things. I read, I journal a lot. I exercise, but meditation is at the top of my list. And, if you would love to learn more about meditation, you can get a copy of my ebook, Awaken, 5 Ways to Calm Your Mind for Meditation. And it's really a great guide to walk you through some of the hurdles you may experience or feel as you're beginning to meditate, and how to get through them in a calm, easy, fluid path, okay? And remember, this is where we come, this is where you come, this is your home to help improve your psychology, increase your emotional intelligence, tap into internal inspiration, and of course, break through mental limitations. All right, much love, y'all, and until next time, have a good one.